Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rulia Nani. If you're new, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and share with your friend, and also follow me on my social media, Fresher Unique. And you can see my handle in the description box, Fresher Unique at Unique by Rulia. So today we're going to talk about PCOS. I think that it is okay, so PCOS basically means polycystic ovary syndrome, and we don't really get to hear about it. Like, people don't talk about it. I feel like now there's more awareness about PCOS, but like not that much. So basically, if you have PCOS, there's 4 types, but I'm just gonna talk about like that one type that I know. Take off your shoes and step in the bed. The one that I know is the one that like you don't have your menstruation often, like it's not regular. So basically mean like your body does not release that much egg, which is ovulation. So in that case, PCOS is basically when a woman body release more male hormone, you know. And like when I was growing up, I had my first period when I was 13, and when I was growing up, like it was not regular, but I didn't really see the need to be alarmed. I just know that, okay, like, oh, I have my period, but like, okay, it doesn't come often, I don't do anything, so I'm cool. Like, it's not like I'm pregnant or anything like that. Until I got to college and I went to see doctors, but they never told me what was really wrong with me. And they say, oh, like, I'm just gonna put you on birth control, blah blah blah. So sometimes I'll be on birth control, but I just feel like, why on birth control? I'm not even doing anything. This is not helping me. But so I'll just get off of it. Basically, personally, I hate taking medication, so I'll just get off of it until I was getting ready to get married. And I went to the doctor and they told me, the first OB/GYN that I went to, she told me, oh, are you looking to having a baby? Yeah, I was like eventually I'm gonna have a child, but like, let's get married and I want to know why my period is so irregular. Like, it's just that bad, you know. Like, it can jump from like 3 months to 6 months. It just doesn't care. Just do whatever my menstruation feel like doing. Sometimes I'll pray about it. Like, when I was younger, my friend, I'll call my friend, then we'll pray about it, because we never heard of PCOS. So when I went to that doctor, I was like, this does not make sense. I'm getting married. I need to know what's wrong with me. So I went to another doctor, and another OB/GYN, and I think she was really good. Like, when I went, she put me under some different type of tests and stuff like that. That's when she found out that, oh, like, I have PCOS. So they gave me metformin, and she told me, oh, like, since you get married, I think that after marriage you can take it when you're on, like, on your vacation, on the honeymoon thing, that it is really strong. And y'all, metformin is so tiny, but she wanted me to cut it in half. So I think I have to take like half in the morning, half at nighttime. The first time I took that thing, y'all, like the half, I was so tired the whole day. I was just so sleepy the whole day. I was like, nah, like, I'm here to enjoy my marriage, like, not to sleep. Like, what would this guy think of me? But I stopped, y'all. Like, I don't understand what was that, you know. But y'all, like, if you're on metformin and you can handle it, that's good for you. Me, I can't. Like, I just can't do medication. I just don't think that my body is just meant to be on medication 24/7. I just can't do that. Fast forward, you know, I was nervous because I wanted a baby, and the doctor told me that, like, to actually get pregnant, it's gonna be harder for me. So I was like, it's gonna be harder for me. So it's like, this is crazy. But I didn't want it to be on any medication. I didn't want it to go through the whole procedure of going to doctor, from doctor to doctor. And I started doing some research. That's the reason why I'm actually doing this video, because I felt like when I was going through it, I have people that I can relate to, I can watch and they make me feel better. And I just want to tell you that, like, if you are going through something like this and you believe in God, then like faith can move mountain, you know. Like, I had PCOS, it was really bad. And like I said, my period came from for like 6 months, but I have a 2 years old daughter and my marriage is about to be 4 years. So like this same month my daughter is turning 2, my marriage is gonna be 4. So I mean, if God can do it for me, he can do it for you too. And y'all, like I say, this stubborn period will also still doing whatever she's like this stubborn period is keep on doing what she be doing anyway still. But I don't care because she don't define me. So I feel like that should be the spirit, you know. And for me, everything that I did to actually conceive was basically like, so one thing we noticed, my husband and I, one time he was like, oh babe, like, because I tried so many things, y'all. Like, I had the strap, I get to check my ovulation and everything, but it wasn't working. Like, so there was a medication that I actually took. I forgot the name, but if I find it, I will just write it somewhere here. And I was so sure that month that like I'm just gonna carry that baby, like I'm just gonna be pregnant. I was so sure. Then the month was over, then I checked and I was so pissed. I was so upset. Like, how dare you? How dare you not work? But what I did was okay, so I talked to my husband. He was going to do his fasting and prayer. So I joined in. It's a program that he be doing at the end of every year, like in December. So I joined in that. I was like, you know what? So I started fasting and praying, and before I know it, I was actually pregnant. I didn't even know because I'm not supposed to be pregnant that month because my period don't pass like maybe 2 months earlier. Does that even make sense? But this is what my husband told me. He was like, babe, I think we are doing something wrong, right? You know how like after your menstruation you feel like a few days later, because I don't count on like my period for birth or for conceiving. I don't really know much about like counting the days and stuff like that because it don't do nothing to me. It just doesn't work. So he was like, oh, but I remember he was saying at the time I was counting it, but he was telling me, oh, like, you know how like you always count your stuff before you actually like get pregnant. Before you always count days and you think that that's when your ovulation is gonna happen. I think because of the way your period is, I think your ovulation actually happened before you have your period. So we should really focus on more of like when your period is coming. Basically, when my period is coming, I feel really sick. Like my body's just not the same. It's crazy. It adds up. Like I feel in my stomach. It's just. So I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So I think we cannot focus on that, and we focus on before the period. And Lord behold, we got it. We got it, y'all. I can just remember the first time I found out that I was pregnant. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a story time about it later. But yeah, like guys, that's God. And we think we give children, but we don't. It's God. God give kids. God give children. You know, even the whole process, you just know it's God. Like, and nothing on this earth that can compete with like with, you know, carrying the child, you know, like they change. The whole process is just different, and it is amazing. It's mind blowing, and I just want to be here, and I just wanted to be here and just talk about it. I feel strongly like as women we should encourage each other, and if you're watching me and you are basically praying for like the fruit of the womb, like if you're watching me and you are praying for the fruit of the womb, I am with you. I'm with you. I am sending you a virtual hug, and I'm just here to tell you that it will be okay. Just keep your faith alive. You know, God does it. I don't know how I can explain it, but only God can do something that awesome. So just keep on praying. Don't give up. Don't get tired. You know, like whatever is meant to be yours will always be yours. So if you can remember that, trust me, you will be the next person to share your testimony on life. And this is something that I actually promised God a long time ago. I wanted to tell my story, but I never got the chance to. So I was like, you know what? Back to YouTube. We're talking about it. We're talking about it now. And thank you for watching. I don't know if there's something you want me to get more into details about. I will basically be glad to do that. I want to focus more on like all this whole motherhood thing, the process, so what we go through as a woman, you know, like if you're not there yet, you will not understand it, but we have sleepless nights. We have night that we just cry, like, oh my God, like you just feel like there's something wrong with you, but it's not you. You know, you just feel like, wow, like everybody can have a child. Why am I not able to conceive? You feel like, oh, you've done something, or like God has forsaken you, or like, but I just think that we are all made differently. Even until now, I still believe that we're all made differently. I believe that there are some women that are really, really fertile. And I'm not one of those women. But I'm grateful, you know, I'm grateful for understanding the process. I'm grateful for understanding that it's God that gave. And really, like my prayer is every woman that's looking for it to go through it, to just go through the process and be blessed with it. So on that, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys today. My earrings are from my website, Unibarelia. I'm gonna leave the link to my hair below. You can buy via my storefront, and I got this beautiful dress from Grassfield. It was on sale. I like Grassfield, y'all. Like, I just like their stuff. You know, if you're into African clothes. Also, guys, I create a lot of content on Instagram, so don't forget to go and just check out my Instagram account and follow me there and support and just show love. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Bye bye.